Hey Dreamers, I'm Bryce from Midnight Notion, singer-songwriter, musician, and big fan of Metallica, but I have no idea what my favorite Metallica song is. Could it be the one with the swear in the title? Let's use math to find out. Cue the intro.
So Ted, give it to me now!
For the best Metallica song! Here we are on the Load album. We have a brand new background, and boy howdy do we have to talk about that. But before we do, we're gonna listen to Ain't My Bitch, where I'm gonna blah 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 my way through it, and then I'm gonna grade it using the following categories: lyrics, instrumentation, composition, memorability, and emotional response. Each score is a 0 to 4 sliding scale, and the grand total possible points is 20. We'll find out at the end if it has 18 or more and gets all the way to the top 10. Now, before we get into the song, we need to have a little bit of a conversation because it is the year 2020. I'm a 34-year-old man, and I have ethics. I have priorities in my life, and I have a code which I live by. When I was a junior high schooler, I thought swearing was really fun and dangerous. You could get in trouble for it, so by swearing, it was like an exhilarating thing. But words carry meaning, and using the right words is important in our lives. I need to, right here, just clear the air. I'm a straight white cis male, and I'm talking about a metal band. And the metal and hard rock community, even still today in 2020, have a toxic masculinity problem. It's okay to like a genre and also acknowledge its problems. So I want you to know this isn't me being a snowflake or a woke warrior. This is me being a human in 2020 and recognizing that the things that I say have an impact on others, and the things that others say have an impact on me and the people that I know. That said, in junior high, lots of swearing. It was fun, it was exciting, but now I'm a grown-up. It's not exciting anymore. Just saying swear words is not cool. That's not how I find a favorite song. Moreover, this specific word, the B word, which I will say in the course of this video referring to this song, but I need you to know that the B word carries a specific meaning that has changed over time. Yes, it initially meant a female dog, but it has since and for a very long time come to be a very demeaning term towards women. It is more often used from a man to a woman in a way that is not acceptable. And we all need to recognize that that is a problem, and you should never be using it that way. As a matter of fact, I would encourage you not to use it at all. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm saying as a human to another human, you should consider using this word never, okay? Because there are women in my life, my mother, my wonderful girlfriend, my grandmother, and plenty of friends of mine who hear this word on a daily basis just for having ambitions. And that is wrong. People should not be looked down upon for having ambitions. And you out there, metalheads who are still worried about your man card, newsflash, that doesn't exist, and gender roles aren't a thing anymore, all right? So buck up, grow up, and come along with me on this journey. We're not going to grade it negatively just for the one word, but I need you to acknowledge that using this word in the song multiple times does have a negative effect on its score. However, like I said, 0 to 4 scale, 5 categories. Lyrics is only 1 category. This song could still get 16 if I choose to give it 0 for the lyrics. That's still a good score. So now that we're all on the same page and we all recognize that humans are people that we should support no matter what they have in their pants, no matter what they have in their pants, let's listen to Ain't My Bitch. Which I know isn't about a female, but I'm just saying, using it has a negative feeling. I'm just saying. Okay, I already have to rewind because I got so into my rant that I forgot to tell you one thing I really love about this intro is that it doesn't start on the 1. Ba-dum-ba-ba. You'd naturally think it goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4. right? But it doesn't. It starts on the 4. Let me count it for you. They are actually, the snares are on the 2 and 4, and you'll feel it once we get into the main riff. The beginning of the song starts with a very, it feels like the snare is on the 1 and the 3, and you're bobbing your head this way. But then when they go into the main riff, there's an extra snare hit, and it feels like you're losing or gaining an extra beat, but it's all in straight 4/4 time. Let me demonstrate. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I lost the count, but it's all on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? Do you see that transition? If you count it that way, it's just a straight riff. I just love when songs do that. There's only a few songs in their catalog that do that. Ride the Lightning, this one, and then Broken, Beat, and Scarred are the ones that stand out to me. But I love that they're starting this riff on what feels like the downbeat, and it just happens to be the offbeat. But the feel is backwards. They shifted it one, and then they just add that extra one, and it comes back in, and it feels like it's tripping you off, but you were counting wrong the whole time. That's what I love about this song. It's a very great riff. We move it up a little bit. It's not on the 1 anymore. This is also, I think this whole record is down tuned. We're no longer in standard tuning. We have a lower tune to all the guitars. The band is getting meatier, right? That thicker, wider, bassier sound in the guitars gives just a real big crunch. I have to say, this is a great way to start an album. Right now, as we are, where we are, I think this is one of the best openers that they have in their whole catalog. I'm just saying, they have a lot of fade-ins and a lot of soft acoustic and little like clean riffs and whatever. This one just gets right to the point. Ba-dum-ba-ba. And I'm just jamming, I'm grooving, I love it.
What's wrong? I've already heard this song before.
Love this slow.
It's time to kiss your goodbye.
There was I could hear a guitar that had sort of I don't know if it was a flanger or something, but it was muting the strings, just going, but you can hear the frequency changing. Listen to that build down again. Hear it? I love that that fast picking, right? Love it. The music of this song. Put aside what I said about the title. The music of this song is spectacular. Oh, we got a lot more singing coming from Hetfield. He's learned how to control those pipes of his, and he's doing a really great job. He's really showing it off now. This is the record where, he learned how to sing on the last record, but now we're full force peak Hetfield voices right here. I love it. Main riff between the chorus and the next verse, again, shortened. We got that radio friendly. Maybe it's not radio friendly, but we got that shortened riff. Again, getting right to the point. Well done.
Down on the sun, down in the mud, down and out where the hell you been? Damn it all down, damn it unbound, damn it all down the hill again. Stand tall, get far, never even been it all before.
All right, listen to the plan. Yeah. I lose the count every time I get to this section. I always lose the count because I start jamming and then I forget to count, but it's off here. When we have the big buildup, Lars goes into this beat always feels like it's on a different beat to me. And I don't know if you get lost, but I believe the hi-hats are still on the 2 and 4. I'm going to try my best to count through this. Rewinding a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I thought so. He's still building on the 1, and then he hits the snare and the cymbal on the 2. But it always feels weird to me, right? Every time I'm playing this riff, it feels like do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It feels like it's on a different riff for some reason, or a different beat for some reason. I can't figure it out, but it's cool. I like that idea of taking a riff and shifting it back just by one beat and making it feel slightly off. But then, as it turns out, it's not off at all. I was the one that was off. All right, now we got this sort of like steel slide guitar vibe going on here. I don't know if he's got one of those slides on his finger, but it sounds like it's a very southern rock, southern blues rock kind of feel to it. We've shifted the riff up now. I don't know if we're on the 5th or 4th or I don't know. I'm not keeping track of where it is on the guitar and in the key. All I'm saying is that it's shifting up, and I think that's neat. Very new. Shifting down a little. Back to the riff, normal. There's nothing like a good hi-hat, pss, 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 boom, da. Just having that come in. I don't know, there's something about it. I just want to swing my arms. Rah! Just want to swing my arms. Heard this song before a bunch of times. Down every single time. That's one of the coolest parts of the songs for me, of this song for me. I don't know. I think it's cool. So we're gonna keep going. Put down while you were around. Yeah. Oh, I got the rhythm wrong again. And you can hear the boom of the floor tom. Ba-dum, ba-ga, boom. Wow, a lot of energy in that song, a lot of fun to be had, but we got more to say, we got more to talk about, all right? So, with an open mind, I need you to come along with me. Keep your minds open, don't close them. Let's give this some points, all right? Here we go. Whoosh. Lyrics, what is this song about? This song is about someone who keeps bringing you down. That one person, again, your drunk uncle, who keeps making things about them, or maybe they're talking conspiracy theories, or maybe they're just, I don't know, they're just all around a downer of a person, and they're bringing their stuff onto other people. They're pushing it onto other people. Don't push your politics on me, bub, right? That kind of a person. Man, you know, what are you doing here? This isn't my problem. It's your problem. It's not my fall. It ain't my call. Right? It's yours. All right? Take that away from me. Get out of here. Why are you even here? Kiss your ass goodbye, right? That's the whole framing of the song. Now, again, I want to re-emphasize what I was talking about at the beginning, because I can already hear the comments below. But it actually means female dog, and they're not talking about a woman. I get it. I get it. I hear what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying. Good job trying to justify it, but I need you to understand that this word gets negatively perceived by most women. All right? Anyone who's paying attention to their female body and recognizes that that's an okay thing to have, it should take offense to this word. And so even though it's not used in the context of demeaning women, it is a word that means or is often used in a way to demean women. So even though it isn't used in that context, it's still a word that has a negative impact on them. I know that I'm not a woman, and I am not typically averse to hearing this word at me because it's not directed towards me, but I know so many people that just on seeing this title would immediately write off the band. They would probably not even listen to Metallica just because of the title. That matters. All right. When I'm looking for a favorite song, I want that song to be able to be heard by anyone. I want to share it with all of my friends, and to know that not knowing any of the content, just the title alone would turn people away. That's a problem for me. And that's why this gets a lower score. I love the context of the lyrics, but as a grown man who no longer thinks swearing is a fun, cool thing to do, it's just not. Grow up, man. Grow up. All right? So I know I'm talking about the mid-90s Metallica here. I know that, I mean, look at this background, right? This cover is blood and semen. They're trying to be macho, okay? They're blood and semen. Wouldn't that be cool? It doesn't fly today. It's 2020. It's time to grow up. Rockers, we got to stop being misogynistic. We got to stop being pricks. We got to recognize that all humans are supposed to be treated equally. So let's work together to treat them equally and get the bad language out of our vernacular. This song, I really like everything, but just because of those lyrics, that one word drives it down. I don't want to do this because I like what the song is saying, but simply because of the overabundant use of this word. It is them trying to push boundaries. It is them trying to, I mean, we know where they were at this point in their careers. They're cutting their hair. They're at the height of their career. They're touring worldwide for years and years without stopping. They can do whatever they want, and they're actually trying to. If they can put blood and semen on the cover of their album, what else can they do? This title doesn't actually need to be the title of this song. They could have said anything else and got the same point across. I have to stick to my morals, and although I like what they're saying and I like the way that they built the structure of their lyrics, I have to give it negative points. That's just what I believe. I'm standing up for what I believe, and if you want to disagree with me and you want to justify the use of that word in the comments below, prepare to get blocked. I'm standing by my morals. This is how I believe. Lyrically, it's a 1. Instrumentation. Don't get at me for being a negative person because I still love the way the song sounds. Creatively, you can feel that the band is tired of just playing on the E string over and over. Okay, let's play. Okay, let's try. You can't do that your whole entire career. Very few bands can go the route of AC/DC or Godsmack or Tool, where they still, multiple records later, still sound the same. All right? Every band that's worth anything should at some point hit a point where they need to creatively explore different things. And this record is a true statement of Metallica going, you know what? We're going to try something new and you're just going to deal with it. I know that all the fans started burning their records and started hating them for selling out, but as an artist myself, I appreciate growth. We're bringing in slide guitar solo, a little more bluesy feel. We're drop tuning the instruments. We're changing the patterns so that it sounds like on the 1, but it's actually on the 4. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on here, and I have to applaud them for switching it up. This one, instrumentally, I'm giving it a 4. Composition. Let's go through the order together. Verse, chorus, solo, verse, chorus. Same old, same old. I think that there's a lot of really great stuff in here. They're using a lot of triads, right? The rule of threes is coming into play in those verses. Damn it on down, damn it unbound, damn it out where, they're using that same thing that I like. I really love the shifting of the beat to the 4 instead of the 2, or the 2 and the 4 instead of the 1 and the 3, but it feels like a 1 and a 3 instead of the 2 and 4. I think that's crazy cool. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the add-in of the slide guitar. I appreciate that they're feeling a little bit more bluesy. So it's positive points, but they can do much better than this. So because it falls in the same old, I'm going to give this one compositionally a 3. Memorability. I can't deny that this song has a catchy freaking hook. It sticks in my head. Just even the opening riff, just the short little ba-dum, ba-bum. That you could just play that and that could be the whole song and I would remember it because it just, there's something about the mix of the snare and the way that it comes down on the tom later. Super catchy. And then those low guitars really stand out. It's a really bluesy. What helps is that their riff that they're playing on the guitars matches what is being sung by the vocals. So both of those things interconnect and they sound great together. It creates a memorable hook. So even if you don't know the words, you can kind of sing them because it's what the guitar's doing. And because they loop it enough times, it's really catchy. Then even when they go into the solo, the guitars are still playing that riff, but they're building it up into different places. So this riff feels like it could fit anywhere, right? So because of that, and then the repetition of the chorus, we say the word multiple times. Unfortunately, it does stand out. When you say a word like that, it stands out from the rest of their catalog because they don't swear very often at all. So it does stand out. Memorability, I have to say, it stands out. What can I say? It's a 4. I really shouldn't put this on the internet. Emotional response. Now, I was going to give this a really high score because I do really, really love this song. I do. I really do. I know you don't feel like I do because of what I've been saying about the B word, but I need to stick to my morals. The people that I love are important to me and their opinions matter to me. I know that this is my favorite song that I'm looking for, but it matters to me that the stuff I'm looking for fits into something that my friends would also be able to appreciate. I want to be able to share the things I love with the people I love. And if there's an offensive word in the title that is going to put off even my closest friends, that's a problem to me. So as a junior high schooler, this song was a strong contender for the top 5, maybe top 3. I don't know. I really, really enjoyed that song. But as I've grown and as I've kind of learned about the world and I've explored, I've met people from all around the world, especially during this pandemic. I've been able to do improv with people all the way over in India, in the UK, and on the other side of the US. It's just really great. All the people I've met, and I've learned a lot from those people. The one thing I've learned is that you need to be kind to every citizen of the world, and that is my goal in my life. There are songs that I've written in my past that I'm ashamed of, and I don't play them anymore. Now, I don't think Metallica's played this song in a long time. I haven't looked at when their last time they played it was, but I wonder if maybe they think the same way as well, because they have children, they have wives, they have daughters, and maybe they've grown to learn that this word maybe isn't one that you should just be throwing around anymore. Again, I get that this song isn't about a woman. That's not the point. The point is that that word has a certain feel attached to it because of the way it's most commonly used. That said, I have to bring it down a little bit emotionally because I have to check my own self. I have to check what I've done in my life and say, okay, these are the wrong things, these are the right things. And the right thing to me is to stick to my guns, stay to what I believe is the right thing to do. I want to give this a positive score because of the music, but I want to give it a negative score because of the meaning of that word, the meaning that's attached to that word. I can't say enough about that. I don't know which way to go, so I think this one, emotional response, we're going to keep it right in the middle. This is a safe 2. And so with that, Ain't My Bitch gets a grand total of 14 points, which unfortunately is not enough for the top 10. It is currently sitting in 26th place out of 48 total. I got my spreadsheet over here. So 26th out of 48. This is pretty decently in the middle. It's a fine song. I like it. I enjoy it. I would prefer a different hook. I'd love for you to tell me what hook you would use. If you were to replace the B word with something else, what would you make this song's hook be? I'm just curious. I don't know what would make it better. But I would love to hear what you think. Anyway, didn't make it to the top 10. That's fine because the bar is high. Let's take a look at that top 10. We got one on the top with a grand total of 20. That's the perfect score. The only one so far. We got a tie for third place with Puppets and Wolf, and Through the Never is on the chopping block. So now it's your turn. You got to tell me in the comments below, using my method, what score you would give this song, and also give me a new hook for the song, replace that B word, and also don't you fight my interpretation of the use of that word. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth justifying. Just take a lesson, learn from it, go, okay, hadn't thought about it before, I'll watch for it in the future. It's okay, we can grow together. If you're going to argue in the comments, I'm going to block you. That's just how this works here. So this is a friendly place. We're all friends here. Let's acknowledge that our favorite band does have a few hiccups along the road, including some that we'll get to on this blood and semen record that we're on. And of course, smash that subscribe button so you can be here tomorrow as we talk to the 2x4. Thanks for watching.